Hello guys, and welcome to another video. And just a little bit ago, Nintendo dropped another trailer for Super Mario Party Jamboree, and there was also some new information posted on the website as well. And they revealed a lot of new information on some of the new features in this game in terms of modes and things within the boards, such as the allies. So I wanted to take a look at it since I've been pretty excited for this game, and I wanted to see what exactly this new content has to offer. But yeah, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so I think it's... Yeah, of course we have the dice blocks going up to 10, which is amazing. I like that little gold pipe area with the coin dice blocks there. That's pretty cool. Also, we saw that before, but like the stamp thing in the background, that's actually like a mechanic. I'm not sure if that's like how you get a discount here. Also, I wanted to see, there's like a gold Goomba event here. Maybe that's how you get like some of those items. Maybe it's like a random like selection, I guess, when you land on that. But this is where the star can go down in price on that Rainbow Galleria. So we have Mega Wiggler's Tree Party, and this is the Wiggler Bell here, the new item that can move the Wiggler around. Then Roll'em Raceway. Actually, I wanted to see... I think there was something that I missed. Yeah. It looks like there's a dory in the lake there, or it's like the inflatable version of them. So I think that's pretty cool. I know the inflatable dories show up in minigames, but I think that's cool that they're on the board. I didn't notice that before. Maybe because like we're actually seeing this board in slightly higher resolution. That's a cool angle with Ninja there. Like, it seems like they definitely put a lot of production value into this game. Like with Super and Superstars selling really well. Oh, that's a pretty funny detail there. Like, since if you're on these spaces around here, when the tide goes up, you basically, Lakitu has to put you back on land. I assume you'd lose coins from that. So I think that's another cool detail about this board. Definitely like a lot of elements where you'd have to strategize around different things within the board. Then another look at Rainbow Galleria. Then some of the items we've seen before. Then there's a discount as well. Then you can also get a discount on the star. The Bowser board looks pretty cool as well. Like, I've noticed some of these things before, but you could see things like Charge and Chucks and different things like that. I know there's like Bruisers somewhere on the board too. There's Sniffets here. I also see like a car over here. I wonder if that's the same car as the Bruiser car from Roll'em Raceway. I'm not sure, but looking at this board looks huge. This is definitely in line with some of the larger GameCube Mario Party boards. Like, this definitely seems to be pretty up there in terms of spaces, like probably in the 90s or low hundreds, I would say, in terms of spaces here. Like, there seems to be quite a lot. I know it's probably been pointed out before, because I feel like we do have some full views of some of the boards, but there's definitely a lot of spaces. And I like the detail with Bowser turning those spaces into Bowser spaces. But we have like another little look at Western Land here. And one thing that I noticed is that Steamer, the character that was the train character that was originally in Mario Party 2, actually has some voice clips here. Like, you could hear it like a second ago. It's kind of easy to miss. There, that's pretty cool. Like, they're basically still emphasizing the fact that this is an actual character, and I'm glad they're bringing back some of these Hudson Soft characters from that era. I think that's pretty cool. And yeah. Then Mario's Rainbow Castle. I know some people are a little disappointed that they replaced the flooshes with Lakitu clouds, but they essentially serve the same purpose, so I don't really think this is a case of them, like, making things more sanitized and generic. I don't think that's the case. I think it's just they're using a model that they already have. So okay. So we have that one Yoshi minigame here. I'm wondering if that's Yoshi's minigame, like where you'd unlock him as an ally. I think it is. Yeah, I think it is because they're showing that off here. Honestly, and then Yoshi's ability is like stealing an item, which is pretty interesting. You know, the thing is with the allies, I know a lot of people were concerned about them, but I don't think it's that much of an issue because even in the older Mario Party games, there were some gimmicks and things, kind of mixing it up, like the day-night cycle in Mario Party 6, and the Bowser meter filling up in Mario Party 7. So the older games did have their fair share of gimmicks, and this seems to be way more balanced than the gimmicks in Super Mario Party with the allies in that game, since you only have one ally, and you only have that ally for 3 turns. That makes so much more sense, and you don't have an extra dice block either. I mean, sure, some characters can add onto your dice block with their ability, but that's just a specific character ability. Different characters can do different things. So this seems to be, and then also you can lose double the amount as well as like gaining double the amount. So it definitely seems more balanced and well designed than the allies in Super Mario Party. So this seems to be more in line with like some older game gimmicks, I would say. Donkey Kong's one is like warping to a random space. Yeah, there's like, you can see on Western Land here. It's pretty cool. We have like another little view of that. Yeah, they're just showing off different allies. Okay, here's an item we haven't seen before. It's like a mushroom ticket thing. It kind of looks similar to the Fly Guy ticket from Super Mario Party, but we already know this game has the plunder chest, so in the Fly Guy ability was basically the same as the plunder chest. So this might be something different. I don't know what this is exactly. So we'll have to see. I mean, maybe it's, I don't know, it's only 6 coins, so it would have to be something that's like not like super like big, but I don't know. I mean, I don't know. It like, it's just kind of interesting. Oh yeah, and it's showing like the ally thing with getting double the stars. Yeah, and it's showing on here how you could actually play it in handheld, which is nice. Like, because you're not required to do motion controls this time, which is great. I think, like, that was one of the bigger flaws with Super Mario Party. It was pretty limited in terms of controls, since you couldn't use a Pro Controller or play it on the Switch Lite. But yeah, I really like this. Okay. It's showing some mini games as well, like different types of. Oh, ooh, we have a look at the Waluigi pinball one. I think that's the one where you can like unlock Waluigi as an ally. But this is really cool. Like we finally have like another like Waluigi pinball reference here. I know like we got one many years ago outside of Mario Kart in Mario Sports Mix, but it's cool to see like another Waluigi pinball based thing. But that is really cool. I know that that's a really old render of Waluigi, but this is still really cool that we actually have like a Waluigi minigame. Because I know like Waluigi did get some acknowledgement quite a lot, like in older Mario Party games with Waluigi Island, but it's cool to see Waluigi kind of in the spotlight a little bit again. Yeah, we saw some of these minigames. Oh yeah, and then this is like the one like where you could do like daily challenges and things. Kind of similar to that one mode in Mario Party Superstars. Okay, and so we have some other modes here. Okay, so we have this interesting looking flying game here. I know people on Twitter were saying like this looked really weird with how it looks. I know it kind of does look weird. Like it looked like almost like honestly, I could see what some people were saying like how this mode looked like a Roblox game with how like just blocky and everything looked here. But I think that's probably like purposeful. I think that's kind of like a stylistic choice, honestly, because this looks like a very like gimmicky kind of weird mode here. It's like you're flying around. I guess you're doing like you have like the Parabitty Buds as well. Oh, we have like Toad's Factory, like a little puzzle mode here. That's pretty cute. I don't know why, but it kind of reminds me of Snipper Clips a little bit. I'm wondering if anyone remembers that game, because that game is like almost 8 years old now. And that was like one of the launch titles for the Switch, but for some reason it kind of reminds me of that, even though this is like completely different. Oh, we have like a kind of like a food themed mode here. Like there are quite a lot of modes here. Like I feel like they're even kind of going like above Super Mario Party in terms of modes here. And like all of these modes look really solid as well. And it's like a rhythm mode as well. That's pretty cool. And I like the one with the penguins there. That's pretty cool. And the thing is with this, like, I like how it's, like, themed around food. Like, it gives it an identity here. It's not just, like, random minigames that happen to be rhythm-based. Like, no, it actually has a theme here, which is pretty cool. But I'm glad the rhythm minigames are back. I think that's just pretty cool. Oh, that's cute. It has, like, the Yoshis with chef hats on. That's pretty cute. Okay, so we have the Koopathlon here. Kind of similar to the Coinathlon from Mario Party Star Rush, which is a very underrated Mario Party game. I streamed it a couple days ago. Then there's also some Bowser minigames that are included with it. But I think it's cool that they're making Coinathlon into like an online mode in this game. And then we have the Bowser mode here. Like kind of like the tower defense boss battle type thing here. And I think it's cool how it takes place in this like little city. And I think you unlock different things with the mini-games. Yeah. Like, you have, like, a heart, bananas, dash panel. I think you'll get different items, like, on different rounds, or, like, different turns. So I think that's pretty cool. Honestly, I feel like out of all of the extra modes aside from the main board, I feel like this one is probably looking to be the most exciting one for me. Like, it looks to be the most interesting. I'm not sure if it's online. I hope it is. This would be great online. But, well, as long as it doesn't lag. But, I don't know. They were saying, like, the Koopathlon and the board is online, so I'm not sure about this. That would be a missed opportunity if it wasn't. It does support 8 players, which is cool. But yeah. Like, this looks amazing. Also, there was one thing that I missed. It was like on the, I wanted to see where it was. I'm not sure if it was in this part. I think it might have been on another part of the trailer, but there was like a quick shot of the bruiser in a car. But I saw that on the trailer earlier. But yeah, since we've looked at the overview trailer now, let's take a look at the website, because there's also some information there that wasn't shown here. So now I'm on the website, and I wanted to check out some things that weren't in the overview trailer. Like, it shows some more information about stamps. There's going to be 109 stamps in the game, which is great. I'm not sure how many there were in Superstars, but that seems more than Superstars. It seems like there's more of them here. I know some people aren't huge fans of the new designs for them, but I think they look alright. Like, they don't have, like, the line art and everything. It still looks good, though, even though it's based more on their 3D models rather than the regular 2D art. But there's also these little cards you can share online as well. I think this is similar to the ones from Mario Party Superstars that you could like share with people and look. But you can actually put stickers on it as well, which is pretty cool. Also, they remade that render too. Like they keep that's like the one from 3D World. I didn't realize they remade that one. But they're also using like some very old renders as well, like the Donkey Kong one. It's kind of funny how Mario got like a brand new render here, but Donkey Kong keeps using the that same. Actually, that does look a little newer. It does look like that's been around for a while though. But then there's one with Peepa and the Skeleton Key. There are some new renders here. But basically, you could buy some of these stickers using party points. And they actually brought back party points, too. I thought they were going to do something similar to Superstars, where you just kind of get, like, coins that you could use, like, outside of the boards. But I kind of like how they're doing it here. It's kind of like how they had it in Mario Party 7, or, like, some of the more recent titles, like Mario Party 10 and Star Rush and different things like that. But there's also another mode here, which I think is really cool. There's like a championship mode, which is pretty interesting. And apparently you could play this mode online as well. So this seems to be more of like a kind of a, I know it's still casual, but it's kind of a bit more of a hardcore experience, if that's the best way to describe it. But one thing is that you could actually do a set bonus stars here, so you could like strategize around it. I think that's pretty interesting. You can kind of like choose like the bonus conditions there. And you can also have a set amount of items too, almost like Mario Kart's Versus mode. Well, at least when they updated it to have that feature. So it's cool that we're getting like a feature that have like a set amount of items. That could be crazy, actually, with like certain items that you choose. So I think that's really cool. I think that's a really cool. It's almost like custom Mario Party, basically, but it's a little more like kind of a little more challenging, I guess I would say. You can also buy a certain amount of items, which I think is pretty cool. Like there's a limit to the number of items that can be purchased. I think that's really cool. I think that's a really cool feature there. I think it is a bit weird in that one screenshot where they have like a ton of coins there. But that is 6 turns in. Actually, that's 12 turns. That's pretty interesting. Because it's usually like 10, 15, 20, 25. That's pretty interesting. But yeah. And like some of these other screenshots here, it does look like there is like a lower coin amount, but that is like the first turn. So... And then there's also like different effects for different spaces. In the lucky spaces are more limited, I think, in this mode, which I think is pretty cool as well. You could get a double dice for 10 coins. So it's not like super big, like double dice, you could get that from an item space as well. So they're basically making the lucky space like nerfed. Honestly, I feel like I might play this mode quite a lot. This looks to be what a lot of people were wanting, like a more balanced mode where you aren't just like given a ton of stuff for free. So, and you can even, oh, you will definitely lose 1 star. Okay, so you're guaranteed to lose a star on a Bowser space. That is really cool. That is really cool, actually. So, yeah. Number of coins, boo, steals from rivals is fixed. Okay. I'm wondering if allies aren't on this mode. I have a feeling that they aren't. I have a feeling that this is going to be like a mode without allies as well, because I feel like that would make a lot more sense. Since like allies kind of like boost a lot of the effects of things, this seems to be limiting it more. Like look at this. Like 7 turns in, and Mario is the only one with stars here. I think that's pretty cool. I think this definitely seems more balanced here, but he's about to lose 1 as well. I'm really looking forward to this mode. I think this looks great. This is probably going to be the best mode in the game, I'm saying. And you can also play it online as well. So I'm glad they're making a more, like, challenging Mario Party mode, where you don't, like, where you're not, like, given a ton of stuff, because that's, like, one criticism for, like, modern Mario Party games, like, even since it returned the form. But let's look at the website here, and we have a really interesting mode here. So this one is basically like a single-player story mode. I translated some of this beforehand to kind of get an idea of what this is, but it's kind of like this game's version of like a almost like the story mode, but like just for mini games. But you can also do stuff on the boards as well. And basically, this is like a new version of the Mario Party Advance story mode, which is kind of crazy, because you do different missions for the different characters here. And you also get mini-stars as well, like for Mario Party 9 and 10. So they're basically combining the aspects of like the unpopular Mario Party games and making it into its own separate spun-off mode. I think that is actually pretty cool. Like of course they're not like doing this as the main mode. This is like this is its own thing. But I think it's cool. Like it's like a single player thing. And I feel like we have been like Mario Party has been lacking some kind of significant story mode recently. So I'm hoping this fills the void a little bit. But we can see some footage of it here. Like, we could see, like, Mario has 2 mini-stars. Koopa Troopa gave him, like, a box or something. Then he has to give it to the Toad here. That's pretty cool. You actually move around on the boards as well, like the boards that you normally play on. So I think that's pretty neat. Oh, and then there's, like, some that, like, you play mini-games against, and you, like, earn different, like, mini-stars from. I really like this idea. That's weird. I think it would make more sense if you played against the Toad specifically. But I still think that's cool. And there's like something happening here as well. I wonder if this is where the boss fights are. I think that makes a lot of sense now. But the boss fights might show up on the normal boards too as well. You can even do stuff for, like, Shy Guys as well. That's pretty cool. You can, like, pick up items from different parts of the board. I think that's cool. I really like how you kind of, like, interact with the different, like, background characters here. Then there's one for Rainbow Galleria as well. I like how that Goomba there is wearing that sticker, the 200% one. I guess that was like for some kind of mission or something. But yeah, this is really interesting. When Nintendo said this would be the ultimate Mario Party game, they really meant it. So I think that's pretty cool. Also, there was like one more thing that I forgot to mention on here. I remembered when I said ultimate Mario Party game. They're bringing back Cellular Shopper from Mario Party 3, the phone where you could basically purchase an item from a shop, like from anywhere, using this item. Because it's basically the opposite, like kind of like the parallel to the Bowser phone. So I think that's cool. that they're also bringing back Cellular Shopper as well. I mean, Mario Party 3 fans are eating good in terms of items. Not boards and gameplay. Oh, we're definitely lacking boards and gameplay, or boards and mini games here. But in terms of board gameplay is what I meant. In terms of board gameplay, I feel like Mario Party 3 is getting a decent amount of representation in terms of like how the mechanics work. Because it definitely is building off of Mario Party 3 in some ways. But the other modes that I wanted to check out are also on the main website here. And that's with like the Joy-Con Island. Because this is where all those like motion control ones are. I'm glad they kind of put the motion control exclusive ones into like a separate little area here. I'm glad they did that. And I'm glad they finally are acknowledging that like people want to play games regularly with buttons, not just motion controls. I'm glad they relegated it to a separate mode. But yeah, this is the rhythm mode here. It's actually showing like the music and sounds that we didn't get to see in the overview trailer. That's pretty cool. And then here's that flying mode. That's pretty cool. You can like collect the different like Parabitty buds. Oh, there's like a new render for them as well. Then there's also like the Toad Factory one as well. Unfortunately, not Toad's Factory for Mario Kart Wii. That would have been awesome if it was based on that. But this is still cute. It's like a little puzzle mode here. But yeah, that's about all I wanted to show for the Super Mario Party Jamboree info dump that we got. Like, they showed off a lot of stuff here. But yeah, anyways, this is shaping up to be, like I said, the ultimate Mario Party game. There's just so much here. Even pulling from stuff like Mario Party Advance. It's insane. But yeah, anyways, thank you guys for watching this video. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more. And make sure to check out my Discord server and Twitter if you want to. Goodbye.